Happy Monday. I am here with another Get Ready With Me, so thanks for joining. I'm totally winging this one, guys. I am going to be highlighting our new ShadowSense Turquoise. Woo! And I'm actually going to show you two looks. I already did one earlier, and it's kind of more of an edgier but really easier look to use a bright blue. And the one I'm going to do now is a little more bold and a little more pretty as opposed to edgy. Okay, I actually had fun with that look earlier. It was edgy, that's for sure. All right, I'm just taking my light concealer, and where I want heavy coverage to cover some blemishes, I'm putting it there. Then I'm taking my translucent powder, and I'm going to set those areas so that the concealing doesn't budge when I put my foundation on. And now I'm mixing together my white concealer and my foundation to create my concealing and highlighting under my eyes. I do these steps every time. Then take your foundation brush and just stipple and blend that out. I mean, look how flawless, guys. Look how much brighter my eyes are, and look how that just flawlessly blends in. I still have yet to even put my foundation on. Now for my foundation, one pump, and I just basically fill in where I didn't conceal. And I wear the color Fawn, and I wear our original Make Sense foundation. We have two different types. One is better for oily skin, one is better for dry skin. So if you're unsure of what type or even what shade of foundation you might be and you want to try ours, I'm super trained in helping you not only determine your skin type, but color match your skin tone to one of our foundation shades. Next, I'm going to contour using our bronzing powder just to kind of speed things up a little bit. Just more of an easy tap and go kind of contour. I don't have to be as careful. Okay, let's get started on these eyes. As usual, I am starting off with candlelight all over my lid. This is gonna go well with the colors I chose today too. Okay, I'm going to start off with my medium tone, which I chose mulberry for this. Blues and pinks go well together, but you don't want it to be too bluey pink like 80s, but this is a nice cool mauve, which is going to offset that turquoise really well. I'm using a fluffy crease brush. I mean, guys, it's Monday and I can't even talk. And I'm just putting this, starting in my crease and then onto my brow bone so that when I open my eyes, I can see this color. Next, I'm going to go in with Garnet, and I'm going to use another crease brush, but it's just a little more dense. So I have a little more control over the color, and this is a darker color. So I want to control where I put it more. And this is going to go right in the crease. So right where I started that mulberry is where I'm going to put the Garnet. And I'm going to start with a little and work my way up to a lot, but I am doing this all the way in. Okay, I can kind of see where I placed that. Doesn't look pretty yet. Kind of just colored the line. Now I'm going to go in with a really fluffy brush and blend that out so it's a little more seamless. Okay, blending much better. You can see how when I open my eyes they pop a little more, and that's because I basically contoured my eyes by putting that dark color right in the crease and blending it out. It sinks that crease in and makes my eyes pop out. Now for the star of the show, the turquoise, I'm going to do a little bit. And this is going to go along my lash line and onto my lid and just shy of where I started the Garnet because I'm going to blend the two together. Okay, I want you to see kind of where I put that. Now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush and just along the edges of that turquoise, blend, blend, blend to soften it. Okay, I've got both of those done. You can see how I blended them. They are much more seamless. And now I'm going to go in and do something a little different. I'm going to kind of do a faux wing up just to kind of sharpen this line a little bit. But I'm going to use Garnet, the darker color, to do it so that everything still blends together. And then I'll use that line as a guide when I put my eyeliner on. You'll see. Okay, so I just took a little angled brush and created just a little angle up. I'm going to do the same over here. Draw an imaginary line from the edge of your corner of your eye up to your eyebrow, edge of your eyebrow. And that's kind of the line you want to draw. This is a little different than anything I've really ever done before, so kind of doing this with you guys first. Now I'm just setting my brush along the line and kind of pulling it into my eye just to kind of blend it in. Okay, I'm taking a risk here. Again, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna go even more, a little more dramatic with it. Eee. I mean, why not, right? So I'm gonna come out a little higher. And then same thing, I'm just gonna kind of pull it in to blend it in. And then don't worry, I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush too. I'm gonna show you how to clean it up with concealer. Like, this is literally the first time I've ever done this, you guys, so. Okay, can you see and appreciate the drama right now? I can. All right, so I'm taking the concealer brush that I used underneath my eye, and I'm just gonna, sharpen it a little bit more by just running that right along underneath it. What that does is it creates more of a contrast. I haven't even blended it in yet, but you can really see it now a little better. So now I'm just gonna blend. So that was my concealer, so it was like my highlighter, so that you have the lighter and the darker. Now you can really see the dramatic. And that doubles as a cleanup. So if I didn't draw the straightest line, when I go back in with that concealer, it kind of takes anything out that might have come over that line and creates that perfect lift that you want for the drama. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with Onyx as my eyeliner today. I really wanna control the placement of it, so I'd rather use a thicker shadow with my own brush. And I'm going to go right along the edge of that, basically outline it. I do not have the steadiest hand, and so this makes me really nervous. Not bad. Okay, I want you to see where I put that. Can you tell? And if I wanted it darker and bolder, I could, now that I have a line there, I can easily go back in and trace over it. But I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and we'll see. I'm gonna do the other eye. This look requires a more dramatic line of the eye, so I'm gonna just line my waterline just on the outer corner to create a little more drama. Sorry, it cuts off so quick. This is with Onyx, and I always dry my waterline with a Q-tip first and then just tap on the product. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my brows now. I wanna do that before I kind of finish off the eyes. You guys, I don't think I've ever done a look this dramatic, but I love it. I would love a reason to wear this outside of the home. Honestly, I feel like it's perfect concert makeup. I don't know, I just feel like if you were going to Taylor Swift or Justin Timberlake, like, you can totally do some fun. Okay, I next am going to just conceal under my brows, and I'm going to use, this is Sandstone Pearl. It's a little brighter than Candlelight, and so I want to kind of bring a little brightness to right under my brow bone. Just put a little bit on and then just gonna brush it out. Okay, now I want to bring a little bit of the turquoise underneath, and I'm also gonna bring some of the mulberry down there just to soften it a bit. Now for the mulberry, kind of gonna run it right underneath that, but just on top of it too. I feel like this look definitely deserves some lashes, so we're gonna put some wispies on. You guys, these are just little disposable lashes that I get. They're called Demi Wispy from Ardell. Okay, and they're not super long. They're a little longer on the outside than they are on the inside, so I think they're kind of natural. You can still see my eye makeup, which I think is really important. If you do a lash that doesn't let you see your eye makeup, then what's the point, right? What's the point of the eye makeup? Since I used mulberry on my eye, almost anytime I use mulberry on my eyes, I'm gonna put it on my cheeks too, just because I know it's in the same family and the same tone. It'll match no matter what. So putting my shadow on my blush brush. I like putting it on the brush first, because then I feel like it goes on a little more evenly. Since the ShadowSense dries pretty quick, I like to make sure I get it on even from the start. Okay, you guys, I feel like when I look in the mirror, the lighting is different than when I look in the camera, so I cannot wait to take pictures of this in better lighting. The blending is beautiful, the colors go beautifully together. I love it. For my lip, there are no rules in makeup, but with an eye like this, I really want that to stand out, so I'm keeping my lips very, very nude and neutral. Where'd my stick go? So I'm pre-mixing Bravo and Hazelnut. Hazelnut I had on my lips for the earlier look that I did. So there was a picture of that earlier in my stories. It's a really dark brown, super neutral. So I want to keep them neutral. I just don't want them as dark. So by mixing it with the Bravo, I figured that would lighten it up a lot and kind of give me the perfect nude for this eye look. I don't know, we'll see. Could be too dark, we'll see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna finish it off with matte gloss. Oh, it's so sticky until you get the gloss on. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna try to get into that lighting. Can you see that? I love, love, love it. And like I said, keep the lips neutral so the focus is on the eyes. You can go a little darker like I did here, and that's still neutral. I just really wanted the turquoise to be the star of the show. So let's see, I used turquoise, garnet, mulberry, and either candlelight or sandstone pearl. But any 3 or plus, 15%. And please remember, if you want lots of products and don't want to pay full price, it is free to sign up as a distributor, even just to get a wholesale discount. It's like getting a free Costco membership, and who doesn't love Costco? And I always like to remind people that I am in the Indianapolis area, and if you are local to Indy and you want to try any of these products, let me know. I'm a makeup artist certified with SeneGence, so I can come, do your makeup, you can try them all, see what colors look great with your skin tone. I will do my best to take some great pictures of this great makeup. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I used, or techniques, or anything, just let me know. I hope you guys have a good Monday and a great rest of the week.